The spine-tingling video you're about to watch was captured by Urbex Castronautica, who decided to investigate a cemetery one of their subscribers suggested. At first, everything seemed normal, just a crumbling tomb and its eerie silence. But when they reviewed the footage later, what they saw turned their faces ghostly pale. It was something they never experienced. Until now. Take a look.
No sé, de ese porque vi Candyman.
No, esto están re abandonados, boludo.
Como la lógica y lo usan como los jaulones, viste, que hacen los panales. Yo flasheo, no sé, la abeja se confunde y hace algo similar en ese lugar. No. Mira lo que es esto.
The La Plata Cemetery in Buenos Aires, Argentina, is an old resting place famous for its controversies and ghostly tales. But when these guys inspected the tomb, they didn't expect anything unusual until one of their subscribers spotted a pale white hand reaching out from the coffin. Could this be the ghost of one of the people buried there? Bearing in mind the dark history of satanic rituals, witchcraft, and ghost sightings in this cemetery? Or maybe worse. Perhaps they just found a portal to the underworld where demons infiltrate our realm. Besides, what the hell cracked the tomb open like that? While these are stark possibilities, there's also a chance that someone edited the video to plant fear in our hearts, since that graveyard is already known for such things. But what do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments. Number 9. The Dancing Pole. What would you do if you saw a metal pole come to life in the middle of nowhere at stupid o'clock? Would you pick up your phone and record, or back all the way up out of there? Well, the person in this video is just like every curious cat out there, and decided to film it and prove she's not going crazy. While walking home after her night shift, this girl hears a strange sound coming from a nearby bush and decides to check it out. Armed with only her phone, she finds a metal pole, seemingly coming to life, shaking violently. This pole couldn't be doing this on its own. Something else had to be happening. You could say the wind was moving it, but look at the tree. No wind whatsoever. Did you also notice what felt like the pole was still shaking with no one in sight? What exactly was causing it to move like that? Number 8. The Blinking Bird. When it comes to spotting weird, hard to explain objects in the sky, the top contenders have got to be the folks who claim they were just smoking on their front porch or hanging out with friends. This Reddit user had one such eerie experience while enjoying a smoke outside one evening. What he saw was so puzzling that he had to record it to make sure he wasn't losing his mind. This was what he caught. While smoking on his terrace, the cry of the seagull got his attention, only for him to notice how the bird was blinking blue, as if it was some kind of electric-powered avian. Conspiracy theorists would jump on this and claim that it's a government project to spy on other countries, while others might argue that it's an otherworldly disguised as a bird. What could make the bird glow like that? People in the comments section suggest that perhaps the bird was covered in bioluminescent algae or plankton, but could it have been that someone shined a blue laser on it? A reflection from the sky? Maybe? Boy oh boy, this one's probably going to go in the unsolved pile. A poltergeist told me that you enjoy scary videos like this, but don't subscribe just yet. We'll earn your subscription by the end of this scary compilation. Number 7. The Phantom Foot. This ghost video was uploaded by the YouTube channel The Bearded Explorer on his recent adventure in Europe exploring abandoned houses in the woods, and it has raked up a decent number of views. Before long, some viewers started commenting about something strange in the video. Watch closely.
So we'll start with this one first because this one looks like it's got a lot of stuff inside, and it has. I've got some more photographs here, look. He looks a little bit like Nicholas Lyndhurst. Wow. Just look at the stuff in here, it's so old. The ceiling is completely covered in mould. Bit of condensation up in the corner again. Look at this It's the cupboard, completely filled with clothes still. Wow. Absolutely amazing. Look at that, it looks as if something's been climbing in. Oh God, frightening in the bag, just hit my leg. I thought someone tapped my leg. It looks as if something's been climbing in here and sleeping in here, maybe. I don't know, maybe there is an animal of some sort. Look at all these photographs, wow.
Did you see that? It looked like the feet of someone or something hiding behind the curtains. Strangely, he never mentioned anything about these mysterious feet in his video or after editing it. It's almost as though he completely missed it. If we say it was a mere reflection of the curtain, how come we don't see it the second time the camera panned in that direction? Was it due to the change of camera angle? Or did whatever was there simply disappear? But wait, that wasn't the only creepy thing captured that day. This one was hard to miss, even for our intrepid explorer. Take a look.
They never actually unpacked them. Right, let's try and get out of here without breaking anything. So what I'll do now, guys, I will run around, do all my pictures, my Instagram story and a TikTok video, and I'll see you back outside again very, very soon. Right guys, well that is it for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. Please go and check out the Instagram, which is _. Also go and check out the Facebook page.
After setting up his camera outside to record his outro, the camera captures an eerie moment of the curtain moving as if being pulled back by someone or something peeking. He only notices this during post-production. There's no way the wing could do this. He definitely wasn't alone in the house. In fact, viewers claim they also saw the curtain move as he entered the house. Clearly, no one could be pulling the curtains back, suggesting that there could have been an unholy presence in the house. Could this sum up our paranormal suspicion? Or maybe he's just good at hiding his accomplice. We'll let you decide. Number 6. Night horror. Most people think nothing is more terrifying than being caught pants down by a bear in the forest. But what this family spotted on their CCTV makes staring a bear dead in the eye seem like a preferable option. Take a look at this bizarre clip that made their blood temperature drop to 0. After hearing some strange, hair-raising noises the night before, this family reviewed the CCTV footage of their front door. To their shock, they noticed a black cat seemingly transforming into a human. The clip is nothing short of terrifying. Could they have caught a shape-shifting entity in full action? A skinwalker demonstrating its powers? Heck, a witch? Who knows how long that thing could have lived in the neighbourhood, or how much evil it could have perpetrated. While it is easy to get drawn to the paranormal narrative, we must also leave room for a bit of skepticism. What if the video is faked? Besides, the tree provides the perfect cover to mask any jump cuts. But let's hear from you on this one. Share your thoughts in the comments. Number 5. Shadow in the Storm. The video you're about to watch was taken by a lady who only wanted to capture the crashing lightning in the sky on a rainy night. Little did she know that she'd capture something more electrifying than any storm. While the sky rumbles with thunder and lightning, something lightning fast zips across her camera, and she doesn't even know. Didn't spot it? Take a closer look. Who or what was that? Was it someone trying to keep away from the storm, or did she inadvertently capture a shadowy figure or a ghost? Thunderstorms tend to stir energy in the atmosphere, and it is believed that paranormal activities such as ghost manifestations and sightings increase during this period. Perhaps this explains the strange figures that made an eerie cameo in her video. Or maybe not. You be the judge. Number 4. A skeptic's nightmare. TikToker Nikki Vianney is as skeptical as anyone could be when it comes to ghosts and paranormal entities. Living in luxury, she always felt that paranormal activities only happened in the suburbs or out in the woods. Her TikTok account also reflects her lack of interest in the paranormal, until her very own chilling encounter changed everything. After moving into a new apartment that they got on a sweet deal, things started to feel off. Then, one day, the unthinkable happens, and her world turns upside down. Watch as a hardened skeptic struggles to explain what their security camera captured. While taking an afternoon nap, her appliances suddenly came to life, with one of the television sets trying to sneak out of the house. Sure, the other TV could have been remotely turned on, but how do you explain the other one being unplugged and sneakily wheeled away in broad daylight? The scarier part is how the TV was seemingly being guided away from the steps, as if someone, or something, didn't want it to fall or break. After reviewing the footage, she was left so dumbfounded and knew some other forces had to be at play. But this was only the beginning of a paranormal spectacle, and she's got a front row seat. A couple of days later, while trying to film a GRWM video for TikTok, she was startled by an unexpected event. The shower suddenly launches a stream of water in her direction. Despite feeling confused and apprehensive, she grabs a towel to wipe the floor, only for her to get splashed as well. Realizing it had to be another paranormal stunt, she bolted for a pair of spare pants. Whatever messed with that tap definitely knew she'd tried to clean the floor and waited for her to be within range before striking again. The eerie intelligence behind these ghostly pranks left us scratching our heads for answers. The tap actually would need someone to press the knob before the water could be released, but we clearly can't see anyone in sight when it happened. A nifty bit of video fakery perhaps. However, we spotted a little detail in the video that leaves room for a bit of skepticism. Here we see a figure reflected on the tiles, possibly in the bedroom. Could this have been her husband caught red-handed? Or maybe the tap wasn't so traditional after all. Then again, it could have been the apparition that has haunted the house, right? With an open mind, be sure to share your thoughts and theories about this one in the comments. Number 3. UFO sighting. While reviewing footage taken of an active volcano in Iceland, this group of researchers discovered that they might not be the only party interested in studying the volcanic eruption. The bizarre video has set several minds racing with wild assumptions.
Estaba viendo el volcán activo y se aparece un orbe impresionante. No sé si se puede ver, ahí se puede ver, ahí va. Ese orbe se coloca en una nueva fisura que se abre. Ahí está posicionado, ve, ahí está. Que no se puede bien por la imagen, pero ve cómo se empieza a mover. Y está como monitoreando el volcán. Ahí está. Me voy a acercar rápido para que se pueda apreciar, pero como es en una pantalla, se distorsiona la imagen. Es este que está ahí. Y empieza a hacer unas movidas, porque es en vivo esta imagen. En este volcán.
As the guy behind the monitor observes the scene, he notices a strange orb-like vehicle pop out of a crack in the ground. this unidentified flying object seems to be examining the volcano, as if it were on some sort of expedition. But wait, that's not the freakiest part. Watch what happens next.
Este volcán de Islandia. Ahí está. Ahí está. Ahí está en el cráter, está. Ahí está. ¿Y lo ven? Y hace una movida impresionante. Mira, me voy a acercar mucho para que lo vean. Es este. Vean qué movida hace ahorita.
This vehicle seems to waltz through an active volcano like a mere sauna heat. These researchers believe they found a UFO, possibly on a mission to study one of the world's wonders. This is just one of many reported cases of UFO sightings around active volcanoes. However, due to the grainy quality of the video, it's hard to tell if it was a UFO or a drone from another concerned country. What do you think? UFO or just high-tech espionage? Share your thoughts. Number 2. Phantom Energy. Facebook user Catherine Ann Marcos is someone with a rare gift often mistaken for a curse. Diagnosed with severe schizophrenia early in life, she would always see colours around people as well as in their eyes. As she got older, it pretty much got worse, as she claimed she could hear the voices of angels and demons and see non-existent colours. When she was around people, she could feel their energy so much that it would wear her down to the point of immobility. This went on for a while until she was checked into a mental hospital, where the right medication reduced her ability to faintly sense energies around her, whether good or sinister. On this particular night, after returning from a dinner date with her husband, she felt the temperature drop around the room and noticed her dog acting all weird. That was when she decided to record whatever was about to happen. Take a look.
Yeah.
And he died. Literally.
Yeah.
After leaving. Because they were like joking and talking shit about the place.
Yeah.
Like disrespecting it. And the guy died. The girl lived. She got fucked up, but she lived.
Yeah.
And then there was another, he said another incident where an actual priest.
Yeah.
Don't say that to everybody because you're filming me too.
No, you couldn't see you.
Her dog looked tensed and concerned about their bedroom door, as though someone or something was standing there, and it might be onto something. She claimed that she felt the energy of her late brother, who sadly passed away a few weeks prior. She said that she'd felt that way all day, and believed that her brother was trying to communicate with her. Do you believe in her story, or have you had a similar experience of a lost loved one trying to communicate? Let us know in the comments. Number 1. Found you. On his way back from work, this guy notices something the Tesla user manual definitely doesn't cover on his car's display. Take a look at the clip that has him looking over his shoulder as he drives home.
Why is my Tesla showing me that someone is following me on the way home? It moves when I change lanes and it has been following us for about 10 minutes. I have been having my Tesla for over a year and I have never experienced something like this. Should I stop somewhere else before going home? Anyone has any theories? We are freaking out.
His display suggests that someone is right behind his car, but when he turns his head to see who it is, there's no one there. This went on for most of the trip, leaving him terrified of leading an unholy presence into his home. He even contemplated stopping somewhere to be sure he wasn't being followed by someone or something. This phenomenon is one that most Tesla owners haven't experienced or probably reported. What do you think? Do Teslas now come with a ghost detection feature? Or was it just a glitch in the software? Let us know down below. Hey, here's a playlist full of creepy stuff caught on camera for you to enjoy. Don't forget to bump the like button, subscribe, and click the bell icon to avoid missing our weekly SpookFest. Thanks for watching. Stay in the dark.